Hi, this is Jill from Fabric Garden in Sacramento. Thank you for joining us this evening for our Thursday Facebook Live. We've got some new things to show you, so let me get to it. We have a brand new line from Riley Blake Designs, and this is the premier line of a new designer. This is called Blue Escape, and as you can tell, it is a coastal themed fabric. And the fabrics come in this beautiful colonial blue, sky blue, and there's a couple pieces that have this taupe in it. So it's a very soft, very elegant fabric line, and it's just really beautiful. These blues are so pleasing to look at. So you can see, same fabric, but two colors of blue. So, and then the focal piece has pictures, and I'm thinking those are maybe mason jars with flowers in them, with the little starfish and sand dollars spread around in there. So that is Blue Escape. We did buy a pattern that we think will really show this off. This is called Romance. And if you visit this pattern on our website, we have a picture of this quilt made up in Blue Escape. So this would be great for any line though, but we think that the center of the sawtooth stars will really show off the prints of this. And it's very quick to make quilt. It's got this nice little accent, which we've picked out a nice little darker blue to be that accent in the quilt. And the quilt pattern comes in 5 sizes: baby, lap, throw, twin, and queen. So great pattern for a beautiful fabric line. So that is the only new fabric line that came in this week. So I wanted to talk about a couple of programs that are going to be starting right away. The first one is the Piece and Quilt Sampler Quilt, this is a kit that we are offering, and it goes with a quilt along with Fat Quarter Shop. So Fat Quarter Shop will be producing a blog, possibly video, every month for 12 months on making this quilt. So our kit is kitted with Shoreline fabric from Moda. The fabric has shipped. It has left the Moda warehouse and is on its way here. And we have enough fabric to do 2 more kits than we have sold so far. So there's only 2 kits available left to order. So this is the book. The quilt on the cover is the cover, but your quilt will be in greens and blues and taupes, kind of a gray taupe. And that it will be Shoreline. Again, if you go to this on our website, and there will be a link in our YouTube video and a link on our email that we send out on Fridays, you can see what this quilt looks like in the Shoreline fabric that we will be kitting with. So the fabric is on its way. We're expecting it mid to end of next week. If you would like a kit, now is the time to order it, because we will only cut 4 reserved kits. We are not going to cut any extra kits of this. The other thing that is on its way is our kits for the Garden Veggies quilt. Now, we've had some people ask, do you have a picture of the quilt? We do not. This is such a new pattern that there is actually not a full sample for it yet. But we've showed this to you before. Julie's gonna pan one more time. This was a block of the month we did called Granny's Seed Catalog. And this is 12 vintage flower seed packets. This is wool on wool applique with wool sashing and wool binding. So this is a wool applique and hand embroidered quilt. The garden veggies will be this same layout. It's a small quilt, about 31 by 31, and it will be 12 vintage garden vegetable seed packets. The company that does the wool for this, she hand dyes the wool to be the exact right color for the vegetables, and it will be very similar in design. So we have done our first kit order to get started for the people who have signed up. We ordered 2 extra kits for those of you who want to do a late sign up. But this is a program that once we get our kits and we start stitching and you see what it's really going to look like live when we've got the wool, you can add yourself. You just would not get your kit number 1 for another month because your kit 1 would ship with kit 2. So, but once we have that, we'll show you. I'll get started stitching. It's handwork, so it's not going to be done in the blink of an eye, but I'll have it in progress to show you, and that you'll see it's going to be spectacular. So now is the time to sign up for Garden Veggies or the Piece and Quilt Sampler Kit. So Piece and Quilt Sampler, only 2 left. Garden Veggies, there's 2 available on the website, but if it tells you sold out, give us a call and we can add you to it here in the shop. So that's all I have for you tonight. Oh, one more mention before Julie's arms get tired of holding my phone. Quilt Rush is coming up April 10th through 14th, and that is a very fun shop hop with 10 participating shops and great prizes. So you can either link to it via our website or via our email or via the link I will put in the YouTube video description when I post that later tonight. And or you can visit quiltrush.org on the web. So thanks for joining us.